So I was at Target the other day, of course, in the card section. And these kids came up, probably about 13, 14, and I heard them, they wanted to start collecting sealed Pokemon products. The one dude only had $22, so it wasn't enough for the booster bundle. And he just didn't know what to get. So that's what today's video is about. Investing on a budget. There are so many people out there in the world that just cannot afford a booster box. They're pretty expensive, not a lot of people have that much, disposable income. And yeah, you probably shouldn't be investing a ton of money if you don't have that much money. But it's okay to invest, $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, just to start your collection. And you never know, something might take off or you might make more money and you got a nice little collection already. But before we get started, I did want to mention, I do have a headless Squirtle back here. I got a few new things for the background. His head is right here. Just wanted to mention that. I got to glue it on. It's a little too front heavy, so it wants to tip on that display. But alright, let's get started. Starting off with sleeve boosters. I love sleeve boosters. I talk about them all the time. I have a ton of them. What I like to do, and depends on the set, because technically if you get them at Walmart, you're overpaying a little bit. But I have like kind of kids in mind for this video also. A lot of kids cannot just order stuff online. So going to Walmart or Target is their only option. And when you're talking between, $3 online or $4.50 in person, or maybe $4.99 now, I can't remember. When the booster pack is worth $25, $30, it's not the end of the world. So even me, like if we got a huge grocery cart, I like to go grab a sleeve booster of Paldea Evolved from Walmart. And yes, I know I'm overpaying a couple bucks. It's just the convenience and everything. And then, yeah, once I do see a set that I really like where the booster, the sleeve boosters are nice and cheap, like Paldea Evolved, I love get a case of them. I love sleeve boosters. Or get as many as you can. Obviously you cannot afford to get a case if you're really interested in this video because we're investing on a budget. But they are really affordable. Even I have a ton of Evolving Skies ones because I was just grabbing them randomly when I seen them. I ordered like 10 at a time once, 10, another 10 here. So it really adds up, and soon you'll have an awesome collection of sleeve boosters. And the arts are great. If you really want to get into it, you can get the full 4 art sleeves for each one. So it's pretty sweet, and you can get an entire collection just from sleeve boosters. I know people that have massive sleeve booster collections. Next on the list, like 3-pack blisters. They have 2-pack blisters also. Like look at Evolving Skies. Market price $50. That was $15 at Walmart probably. A lot of good sets here. Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, Chilling Rain. That's going up a little bit. Same price as Vivid Voltage almost. So there's a lot of good options here, and you can find these cheap too. Like I always say this, TCG Player is not the cheapest. It's just a good general average price. So you got options. Alright, next on the list. Build and battle boxes. These boxes always go on sale when the set is like halfway through. If you don't know, these are for the pre-release tournaments to play the game. They come with, packs and a sealed deck with a stamped card. So there's always good value in there. And they're not bad. A lot of players, I think, are going to want to pick these up in the future. Because it comes with 4 packs of the set. They have the memory of opening that pre-release, pulling that whatever it is. Whatever card they were chasing at that time. So, and they're easy to ship and they're cheap. I have quite a few of these. Look at the Evolving Skies Build and Battle Box, $60. Paldea Evolves $15. Cosmic Eclipse is $120. So they do go up. It's just going to take a lot longer for everything now in the Scarlet Violet era. It's just printed a little bit more. But same with Sword and Shield. Everybody said in Sword and Shield that it wasn't going to be worth a ton, besides maybe Evolving Skies, because it was printed so much. Fusion Strike's over 200. Chilling Rain's almost at 200. Everything's moving. So yeah, if you don't have the money, a couple build and battle boxes, start that little collection off nice. And then what's cool is some of them are good. Like the Vivid Voltage has a Charizard stamped card in one of them. It's like 1 of 4. So that card's worth a decent amount. So there's always some decent value in there. Next on the list, these are the booster bundles. I really, really like these. They are technically a little overpriced for like pack costs when you're talking like when you get it from Walmart. But still, you know, you're not paying for all that extra plastic, and they're going to be so easy to ship in the future. And here's the thing. Like, I just seen another video, somebody saying that, you know, booster boxes are the king, and if you want to open packs in the future, you get booster boxes. Yeah, booster boxes are the king, but if you look, he was also talking about ETBs, how booster boxes are better than ETBs. And I kind of disagree. Of course, booster boxes are king. They're going to be the highest priced items, possibly going to get you the most value, but they don't sell that often. When they're very expensive, they don't sell that often. And you're going to tell me, so like Evolving Skies, I can get an ETB for $90 right now, but a booster box is $800. So if I want to open some packs, couldn't I just get, you know, 8 ETBs and get almost double the packs of a booster box? So stuff like booster bundles, the regular ETBs, I think these are going to be the two most opened products in the future. I think these are going to be the two fastest selling products because they're not going to be worth a ton. So like the 151, I could see a lot of them, you know, being that $35, $40, maybe $50 price range. And that 151 booster bundle's going to be just like Evolving Skies and, you know, Cosmic Eclipse down the road. But yeah, I love these things, and I, myself, if I want to open a set 5-10 years down the road when it's expensive, I'm definitely buying a booster bundle or, you know, an old school ETB because the price is just going to be, a lot of people cannot afford to buy booster boxes. And you can actually look at the history, and ETBs have actually done better than booster boxes. Technically, ETBs aren't that old, so they're only like, you know, 11 years old. But the percentage that they have gained is actually more than booster boxes, which is kind of crazy. So don't count out ETBs. Don't count out booster bundles. I love them both, and I think they're going to sell 10 times faster than a $1,000 booster box down the road. So, next on the list, some regular ETBs. So that's what we were just talking about. $30. All right. So now, if you're really trying to invest on a budget, you see ETBs at $30. So that should be your goal. You know, if that's literally about the cheapest it can be. I've seen some for $25, but $30 is about as cheap as it gets. So when you're doing this, always shoot for that $28, $29, $30 mark. And then, you know, obviously if you can't order, you know, they are kind of expensive to buy from the store. I would really, really try to stay away from picking up regular ETBs just from Walmart. You know, especially with these prices. Be a little different for like, you know, sets like 151, Crown Zenith, Celebrations, anything like that. If you ever see those in store, buy them right away. Don't buy them all. Leave a couple for kids. So the only one I would maybe, you know, where you're paying full price for is the Pokemon Center ones on pre-release. Those are the only ones I can really recommend buying at full price. Otherwise, ETBs are a little overpriced. So, but like I said, they're awesome for display. You know, they stick out so much more than a booster box. You can barely tell what a booster box is or what it looks like. So, big fan of regular ETBs, especially for the $25 to $30 mark. And look, here's one of those 2-pack blisters I was talking about for Chilling Reign. So yeah, they make 2-pack and 3-pack blisters. If these weren't just basic V cards, this would be a crazy good pack, but not a fan. And then two, I didn't add this on the list, but like the Galarian Bird tins from Crown Zenith, like the little tiny mini tins also. Those would be good too if you could just, you know, pick up a couple of them at a time, especially if you get them with good sets. You know, 151 Paldea Evolved. But yeah, you'll be shocked 5 years down the road how much these little things are going to be worth. And what's nice, they're easy to ship and they're easy to store. Besides ETBs. Another thing too I really recommend, you know, if you really want to get serious about Pokemon investing and you don't know much about Pokemon, definitely start watching the show. It's pretty good, and the games are great. You know, I would recommend opening some packs, having some fun, because that's what Pokemon is about first. It's fun first, collecting second, investing third, because Everybody who's buying Pokemon cards should be thinking about money because it is a hobby. It is a very, very expensive hobby. It's just money should never be first. And I promise you will not regret it. It's just more knowledge. You're going to be like, oh, this is a popular Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon. There's over 1,000 Pokemon now. We're into 9 generations. But yeah, they have seasons on like Hulu, I think. And, you know, if you have the Switch, they got free Pokemon shows on there. Netflix has shows, movies. There's just so many options to just dive into Pokemon and start appreciating it. Because I swear, the ones who don't do that, they're just in it for a year. You know, they maybe make a little bit of money, or they just get sick of it and sell it and they want to buy something else, and they don't really stick with it and make those big bucks. So you won't be disappointed. It's all good stuff. But we got 2 more little things. Now, these things really are not going to make you a ton of money down the road, but they're so cheap. You know, you can get the entire collection of amazing rares for like $15. These cards were $20, $30 cards when they came out. You never know. It's a beautiful collection. Maybe down the road, maybe they'll be worth $10 a card, $15 a card. You never really know. When it's this cheap, you just got to do it. And they're beautiful. I'm telling you, in person, they are really, really nice looking cards. And look at the selection of Pokemon. Top tier selection. Same with these trainer galleries. You know, these are some of the best arts we've ever gotten. These are the cheapest prices we'll probably ever get for these cards. You know, we're talking $1 to $2 for a lot of these cards. And there's not that many. We only had 4 sets total with trainer galleries. So it would not be that difficult to collect them all. Because usually the most expensive card, too, I think is around $20 to $30. Like the Pikachu VMAX, Rayquaza VMAX, and stuff like that. So definitely recommend picking some of these up. Beautiful textured cards. They do have non-textured ones too. Those ones are even cheaper, you know. I think this number's in my head for some reason, but I want to say there's like 120 total trainer gallery cards, non-textured Vs and VMAXs. I could be wrong on that number, but again, dirt cheap, and I could definitely see these cards being, you know, $5, $10, $15 cards, you know, 5, 10 years down the road. I mean, look at the Starmie. $35. So if you guys don't have that much money and your mom is willing to order you something, or your dad is willing to order you something, or you got a little bit of money on your card, you know, maybe don't order a box. Order some, you know, some singles this time, box next time. You know, it's nice to just have a little bit of options, a little bit of everything. It really, really helps. So yeah, that is investing on a budget. There are some other options out there, but I would definitely say these are your safest bets. Especially, you know, when you're talking that bottom price, the $25, $30 ETBs. Beautiful cards for $1 to $2. You just cannot go wrong. So if you like today's video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. My name is Pokebeard. If you guys want to check out my new Pokemon Market Monday, which I'm going to be doing every single Monday, check this video out here. Otherwise, have a great day.